Watford for the win! Yes! Yes!
Unbelievable!
Sitting here center court at the Griff Center. This is the 5th week. It's getting really, really good. It's starting to get really, really exciting. Some really good games. And you're starting to kind of figure out which teams can probably win the championship and which teams have absolutely no chance. Sitting here with Griff and T-Hop. Griff, what do you think about this week's action, man?
Well, this week's action pretty much kind of like separated the teams from, you know, what we have like the last time we did this, we had 17 games, 2-1. So it's sort of like a breakthrough.
Who is some of the standout teams so far?
By any means, the defending champs, of course. GOC looks good. First Cut Dinner is looking real good. We had KY Heat, they took a foul. Team Hustle looks nice too. So, I mean, those pretty much is my solid teams.
T-Hop, former University of Louisville player. He sits at the scorers table and makes sure everything is right. T-Hop, what's the best thing about the league so far this year?
The talent that's in Louisville. I mean, I've been here for 8 years and I didn't know there was that much talent here in Louisville, and bringing it to the Griff Center is perfect.
So you're down here. So what's some of the standout players that you've seen? You've seen pretty much every game.
My favorite player got to be Parker. How hard he plays.
Parker Hines.
Rebounds, but I got another one from Team Hustle. He had 16 rebounds today. He's gonna be our rookie of the year.
Brad, you talking about Bradley?
Yes, sir.
Bradley, he had 18 rebounds in his debut. He had 16 today.
16 today.
So he said he's gonna get 20 rebounds in the game. And he doesn't look like a rebounder at all. So we started to figure out who's who, what's what. Let's take a look at this week's scores and take a look at some of the people did. Premier's had 2. Team Hustle. I was out of town Saturday, so I didn't get to see a lot of the games, but I heard it was some spectacular games Saturday, and it started off with a record. We had a record set, our first 50-point game, and in the same game, on the same team, our first triple-double. I wasn't here, man. Tell me what that game was like.
Aaron Nance, Mr. Security, put up 50. He had 50, 12, and 1 assist. When I was in the game, you know, I was covering for you on the mic. I seen the man put up like 14 points in like 20 seconds. So I knew that he was going to have a big game. By the time I got back to the gym, everybody was on the island saying that he had the first 50-point game. So congratulations to A. Nance.
So First Cat Dental, they have a big 3. They have Nance, they have DeJuan McAfee, he got the first ever triple-double. And they also have Tony Butler, who last year flirted with like a 20-10 season last year. So they have a big 3. First Cardinal is really, really good. They have an excellent chance to win the championship.
Yeah.
What else happened yesterday, man? I heard yesterday was a really good game.
Just that first game was perfect. I mean, we had, like I said, 50-pointer, first triple-double, and then the guy had a double-double. So it was a good game yesterday.
And they said that Nance had about 6 or 7 dunks in the game. Highlight style dunks, like Sports Center type dunks, but he's a really good athlete. He went to Seneca High School, played football, probably know his father, Officer Nance. He comes in, doesn't really say a whole lot. Just comes in and just turns his man up every single week. First Cardinal.
That was a good addition to First Cardinal this year. Last year, First Cardinal had a nice solid squad. This year, in addition, add Nance with Tony Butler, and then DeJuan McAfee, you know, T-Hop got Bradley Medley, rookie of the year candidate. I got DeJuan. So, I mean, it's some good first-year players. They really making names for themselves. You can really start to see the hoopers and the ballers.
I like Brandon Anderson as a rookie of the year. Yeah, Brandon is pretty good. No, Brandon played from Southern.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He plays with the Young Winners.
Yeah. I like Cody.
Cody's nice.
Chris Keith is making a hell of a debut with his new team.
Now, Chris Keith brought something up to me today. He said, "Am I the only player that scored 20 points in every game?" So we're
gonna have to research.
That. I think Chris is definitely playing at a high level this year. Any other players that kind of stand out to you, T.I.?
I mean, 4100. I mean, they got Polo. I mean, he had 3 good games this year and had 2 bad games back to back. I mean, I just think it's a lot of pressure on him.
Yeah.
I was expecting him to have a great year this year playing before him.
And that's what I was speaking on as far as separating the ballers from the hoopers. You know, Polo didn't play high school. You know, he's pretty much part of Polo, played in the rec center, played in the dirt bowl. But now you kind of seeing, you know, what he's missing out to most guys who play D1 or organized basketball. You know, just he has a lot of energy.
Explain to the crowd what the difference is between a baller and a hooper, because if you are a hooper and a baller, you know that there's a difference, but explain the difference between a baller and a hooper.
A hooper is pretty much somebody you can just, you know, come on, let's hoop. A baller knows the game, his IQ is all together. He knows how to play under the whistle. You know, you got a lot of guys. That's the good thing about the City League, because you got guys who don't play D1 organized ball as far as high school JUCO or even beyond. And you got some guys that just know the game, and that's pretty much like your park players, you know, your regular league guys and stuff like that. But now when you come down here to the Griff Center, you're playing under the 30-second shot clock. You got the charge circle. You got 3 reps, and you got guys who understand basketball. And that's what's hurting most teams.
You can tell the people who know the difference from balling and hooping in this league. That's the difference we talk about all the time at the table. You know, this guy can ball, he knows the game, and this guy doesn't. I mean, it's a big difference coming out here in the City League.
There's a couple of teams, and you can tell that these teams, they play with each other at a park or they go to a gym and they play with each other. They've been playing with each other for years, and they say, man, we cold. We can go down and we can compete in the City League.
Yeah,
but then when you get down here, it's something that's totally different. And you're like, but man, you don't play like that when you're at the park, or play how you play at the park, but it's totally different when you come out here. So there's definitely a difference between a baller and a hooper. Teams with the ballers are probably going to be the teams that are going to be playing around derby time. Teams with the hoopers, they're probably the teams that don't have any wins yet or 1 win. And you can pretty much see, it's evident as soon as you get down here, which team is a team full of hoopers and which team is a team full of ballers.